Thanks for tuning in. We've got some exciting basketball up ahead. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter. From the sideline. Fox with the ball. Pass to Champagnie. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Champagnie. Back to Fox. From outside the arc, Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Brunson outside. Drains the triple.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Pass to Champagnie. Fox for three. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Bridges outside. Here's Anunoby. He's guarded by Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Shamet. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. On offense, here is San Antonio. Castle with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Here's Castle. Count that bucket.
Yeah, and for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Here's Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Right side, Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Towns.
Not getting past Wembanyama. This man has the length to be everywhere.
Here's Castle. Soft touch off the glass. Castle's got his second basket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Towns on a screen. And here's Brunson from the arc. Towns into the lane. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Stolen by Anunoby. Towns outside. Pass to Shamet. Fires for 3. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now Fox. Castle outside. From 11 feet away. No good, a bit long that time. New York trailing. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Stolen by Vassell. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Here's Brunson. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's the three. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Back to Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here's Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Harper. Nifty move. And the layup is good.
And we saw it from Harper in college. He's a three-level scorer, effective inside when he needs to be.
Outside Johnson. Back to Bryant. To the wing, right side. Here's Harper. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Here's Cornette. And it's New York with a rebound. Pass to Johnson. Outside Barnes. Here's Harper. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks with the lead. Towns outside. Now here's Bridges. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. From deep, Harper. And it's Brunson with the rebound. New York leading by 3. It's Brunson working inside.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
Here's Harper. And that one is hammered home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Brunson looks it over. Towns showing some fight inside.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Left side Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. San Antonio moving the ball around. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And it's in there. Harper's got 6.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Brunson rushes in. Towns outside. Oh, swiped away. Bryant with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. A minute 29 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Cornette. Pass to Harper. With 1 on the clock. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And when it comes to making good use of the screen, Harper is extremely advanced.
Here's Brunson. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Towns. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And the shot's good. He's got 12.
And such a crafty individual. Harper knows where to get his shots.
Pass to Shamet. Now Bridges. Outside Anunoby. It's Shamet on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front, leading by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a 1-point game. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Bryant outside. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Shamet. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Brunson. 17 points in the game. Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Cornette with the bucket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
New York leading by 3. And here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Clarkson. It's Bridges on the wing. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot here. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside Barnes. Here's Harper. He's got 12. Back to Barnes. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Kicks it out Towns. Jacks up a 3. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Harper. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And getting where he wants to go, Harper's drive can be so sudden.
And Brunson, here we go. Oh, Brunson! What an aggressive move. And stolen by Brunson. Drives to the hoop. Towns, left side. Anunoby for 3. Towns. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now it's a 5-point Knick lead.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
And Harper gets it to go. 1:56 left to play in the third. Back to Brunson. The 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Harper. That one's true, and that's 9 for 12 for him now.
And this guy knows what to do. Get Harper the ball. I mean, watch him put in the points tonight.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Basket's good.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Here's Harper. There's the drive. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
Oh, Dylan Harper, ready for prime time.
Here's Brunson. The touch by Brunson. Nice.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Harper. He's got 22. Pass to Barnes. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. New York out in front. They're up by 3. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Fox. Wow, Fox gets it done in close.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Clarkson outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Back to Clarkson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. New York making a switch here.
New York substitution. Number 32.
Here's Wembanyama.
Anthony Towns.
Wemby putting on a show.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Good work there as it goes. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Inside, Champagnie. Yes, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 1. Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. And it's Clarkson missing. Now Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
To the paint. And it's powered home by Towns.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Here's Vassell. Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
New York trailing. Driving inside. Ooh, using two hands to power it down.
Big-time points from Clarkson. He might not start a ton of games, but Jordan certainly can finish.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Here's Shamet. Towns on a screen. Shamet into the lane. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
New York making a switch here.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Now Vassell. Lots of room. Yes, sir, it's good.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Outside Brunson. Bridges fires. And rejected. San Antonio trailing here. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Now here's Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Takes a three. Ooh, it misses.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Tough! Hits a turnaround.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Bridges. Outside Anunoby. For three. The three ball is down.
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all. No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And here's Brunson. Now Bridges. Puts up the tray. Oh, off target from downtown. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we... Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Here's Towns. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
And there it is, that speed of Fox, using it on that drive to pick up the foul in the process.
Free throw's good for Fox. And so he makes both from the line.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Now Towns. Now Brunson. And he drives in. Vassell there for the rebound. San Antonio leading. Castle. Oh, he can't get the layup. High post Towns. Here's Brunson. Towns gets past the contact and scores.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
And that one falls for Towns.
What a moment in this one. Ties it up while getting fouled, then takes the lead at the line.
Castle outside. On the take. Jams it home.
Yeah, this kid Castle loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Outside Anunoby. Now Towns. Easy work inside for Towns.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
And so they foul intentionally.
Brandon Shannon. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Left side, Wembanyama. Both hands there for a little extra.
That is where you want to see Wemby, making big plays in big moments.
Here's Shamet. Anunoby. Vassell there for the rebound. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Here's Castle. Outside Wembanyama. Now Vassell. Now Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. That's off. Here's Shamet. Towns outside. Outside Brunson. Connects!
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Timeout called, Mitch Johnson. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Oh, he can't get the layup.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An insane scenario. Not enough time for a catch-and-shoot 3, so it has to be an alley-oop that draws the and one foul.
And so the big win by New York in a tight game.